Alrighty, what is up everybody? I'm here with another day of Spyro grinding. If you're hyped, type a letter Z in the comments. Z because it's the last letter of the alphabet, and this is going to be my last run ever of this game because I'm going to get the best, most perfect 36 pace world record speed run that's going to change the world, and everyone's going to get a girlfriend who's watching right now. It's just all the good thing. You're all going to get rich. We're all going to get rich together. We're all going to make $1 million bucks. We're never going to have to work a day in our lives again. But that's only if my stick stops being sticky. Like, I feel like it's just getting worse and worse with each day. I mean, I'm really hoping that I don't get any sticky, weird, unintentional turns on my runs today. I really need to just get a new controller. You know what I might do, actually, for this warm-up? I'm going to switch controllers. I have a backup one over here. I just don't like it as much as this one, but I'm going to give it a shot, see how I'm feeling with it. So let's give it a shot. Whoa. I got this sucker right here. See how this thing does. I also have a DualShock 1 I can try as well, but yeah, that stick needs to get its shit together. I agree, Name Manon. And welcome C-Ray and everybody on Twitch as well. Good to see you guys. Right, so here's a different controller here, a little black one. The stick is like 1,000,000 times better, but you know what? This ain't bad. This really is not bad. I'm gonna keep playing with this for now. See how I'm vibing. Have I ever bought a used controller and found out it was broken? Yes. Pretty much I only buy used controllers because even new ones can be broken out of the box. So you might as well just buy them used. And yeah, half the time they're like, you know, covered in dirt and grime and chewed apart. And sometimes, even if they look nice, sometimes they just don't work at all. Other times they're like fucking pristine, perfect condition, you know? So it's just a crapshoot. It's a 50-50. Yeah, I don't have anything against like a dirty controller or whatever. Like, as long as it works good, like, that's all I care about. Turn off and on this thing. You missed yesterday's stream. Welcome back, Mandy. Oh shit, I died. Yo, Ziggy Smalls. Yeah, I think I'm gonna try playing with this controller today. I might, you know, be a little wonky as a result of that, but I just don't want to risk, like, it's time I switch the stick on my old controller, basically. I need to get someone to solder on a new one. Live fast, die last, eat ass. Well, thank you for sharing. Yata! Thank you, Flawless, for the Prime for 20 months. He says Yata. And Rice Todd with the Prime as well for 16 months. Thank you, Rice Todd and Flawless, for kicking off the hype train. If anyone here has a Prime to spare, feel free to throw it my way. I'd appreciate that. I'm actually going to head over to a flight level here just to get used to the stick in there. I am on a new controller today, so we're going to see how things go here. This controller is feeling better than my last one, or it's feeling more reliable than my last one at least. But it is obviously a little different. It's going to take some getting used to. I don't even remember where I got this controller at. This might be one of the Japan controllers I picked up. Japanese. I feel like I'm playing all right enough, though. I'm not playing like total shit. You soldered your hand to a joystick? That's pretty badass. I need to get someone to solder on a new potentiometer to my old controller. If anyone likes doing controller modding, hit me up. I might hit up a Time Traveler to do that. I don't know if he's ever even done that before, though. What's up, Wiz? How you doing? You suck at soldering, dude. Me too. I mean, I could, like, try to, you know, do it myself. I'm just, I'm lazy, and two, I just don't have, I just don't have the, I don't have the precision with my finger. I have big monkey hands. I'm like a caveman with small electronics. I'm just not, it's just not in my blood to be good at precision soldering stuff. Even though it's not like hard in concept, it's just, You gotta be really, you gotta have it dialed, you gotta solder really well in order to get a potentiometer swap correct, you know, without kind of fucking it up a little bit, so. What's up, No Dream? Thank you for the gift. Appreciate that. Hope you're doing well today. Yeah, Jordan, didn't you make that joke last time we were talking about this? I feel like I'm having deja vu reading that message. All right, let's head over to, let's go to another level here. We'll go to Blowhard. Let's do some Blowhard. Yo, Venu, thank you for the good luck. Great to see you. Hold on, let me switch this screen over here. This Magruts with the Prime. Thank you for 17 months, Magruts. Getting us up to the level 2 hype train. Anyone's got a Twitch sub to spare or a few dollars to throw my way, feel free to hit me with a Twitch subscription. I think we're like only a couple of subs away from 600 right now, 600 base subs. So yeah, if you want to help me get to 600, I would appreciate that. They do make a, Thomas, they do make a fight stick that like is a PS2 controller. I have it back in California, but it's, I don't know if it's like good for Spyro. I think rather than having a like an arcade stick, it'd be better to just have a hitbox, like an all digital controller instead of like the stick. It'd be better to have something like that, I think. What's up, Skyflow? Thanks for the good luck. But yeah, I don't know if they make like all digital, like, you know, button, you know, hitbox style controllers for PlayStation 2. Yeah, like for Tekken or something, you know. I don't know if they make those, because I know they make them like for modern consoles, you know. But not with the PS2 thing. So I'd have to get someone to like custom wire or something like that. I could like buy a hitbox and then see if someone can like custom wire it to plug into a PS2, though I don't know how. I don't know if that's even a thing. What's up, Norscoft? I say hello, wish I have a great day before bed. Dude, have a great night, Norscoft. I love you. How did that miss? Are you serious? I use D-pad for one spot. I use D-pad for menuing. Oh, I did not mean to exit. I use D-pad for menuing and for the one right input I do for rat proxy. And everything else I use analog stick for. What's up, Antiki? Yeah, but if someone could even find a way to like wire like a keyboard to work with like Spyro, that'd be pretty fucking huge, you know? Or to work like on a PS2 as a controller. Not as a USB device, but as a controller plug-in. There are officially, yeah, see, because I knew someone was going to say that. Yeah, there are like USB PS2 devices, but they don't function as controllers. They only work with like specific, like, you know, whatever networking apps and stuff. There are, frustratingly, there are USB ports on a PS2, but you can't use them as like controller ports. And so that's like what the PS2 keyboard is. PS2 Rock Band drums? Yeah, I mean, maybe I could try something like that. I don't know. I think, like, in the ideal world is, like, you take, like, maybe, like a Guitar Hero guitar or Rock Band drums and just, like, disassemble the insides and just, like, map them all to, like, you know, a flat surface, like a hitbox controller style thing. That's probably the best bet, right? If you're gonna, like, do a custom, like, PS2 hitbox deal. That could work, right? I need to find someone who would take on such a job. What's up, Sora? Mexicola, thank you for the prime. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for keeping the hype train alive. Any other hypers in the chat with a Twitch prime or a gift to spare would be highly appreciated. You'll get some cute extra emotes from the hype train and ad-free viewing. Are we back up over 600 now? I think we got to be close, right? I'll take a look in a sec. Yeah, it's tough when I'm mashing a lot of buttons with this controller because the buttons protrude a little bit more from the controller. They're a little sharper. So they just lend themselves to like mashing and sliding across the button faces a little bit less well than not as good as the other one I have. Wiz, thank you for the gift, man. Appreciate that. Thanks for all the love and help lately. Glad to see your capture thingy is working good. Or if it's not working for PS2, I'm sorry. I should have warned you about that, you know, because I knew that was a problem for PS2. I didn't realize you were going to be, like, doing other... I gotta... Whenever people are like... Because you're not the first person that's like, oh, I'm going to get Deo's exact setup. I have to, like, put, like, a disclaimer that, like, for PS2 games, there's, like, a jitter effect with my setup because of the OSSC's Bob deinterlacing. And I can totally understand where that's like a deal breaker. If you're gonna go and spend a few $100s on a nice, you know, setup, you know, you don't want to deal with that. But yeah. Oh, you already had it. Oh, you already had the OSSC and the Elgato. You just had them sitting around. That's easy. What's up, Pixity? There's a stubbed your toe against the coffee table live stream. I'm sorry to hear that, if that's what happened. Got some coffee right here. I might need to go grab my water here in a sec. I'll be right back. Let me do that. Water acquired. Yeah, my OSSC is really old as well. I don't know what model number it is, but I got it back in like 2020 or whatever. Anyways, hope everything's going good with the capture thing. Hope, and hey, dude, fuck the whole capture thing. Dude, I hope you enjoy, recording and playing different games, man, regardless of speedrunning or whatever. Fuck the whole getting it, yeah, you got it working, you know, so enjoy, you know. That's the real point, right? We get so, as fucking nerds, we get so centered in on making all the shit look correct and whatever, we forget to actually play the games, you know. You know what I mean? So good luck on that, man. Flame. The USB to PS2 controller shouldn't be too hard to make one. Are you just talking about like a USB female to PS2 controller male? Yeah, because I've never been able to find one of those like on Amazon or anything like that. They make it the other way around. They make a PlayStation 2 female like controller input into a USB male output, but they don't do it the other way around, where you can take a USB device and turn it into a PlayStation 2 controller. That would make life very easy, if such a thing could be made. And then I could just use any, like, USB peripheral. Yeah, Pigeon. I'm not going to pretend to understand what you're talking about, but good luck. I'll totally buy it. Whatever the fuck you're talking about sounds like something I would buy. Just for the sake of me doing more silly controller runs and stuff. What's up, Lockdown? How you doing? What's up, Philip? My dedication's off the charts. I have both any percent 120, yet I keep grinding. Such an inspiration. Thanks, Philip. Yeah, dude. I don't know anything. The truth is I don't know what else to do with my life. It's just happenstance that I have both records now, but... You know, part of it, there's definitely a part of me that's like, you know, I wish I had the balls, you know, to move on. I really don't have the balls to just put down this game and stop speedrunning it. As long as there's like another goal, which there always is in speedrunning, another PB to achieve, especially now that I'm on the cusp of the 36. It's like I can't stop now, but it's just it's an infinite cycle that, you know, one day I hope to have the balls to break. That's the truth about it. There's nothing, you know, there's nothing. Yeah, you call it dedication, call it whatever, but it's just a cycle that I'm in here, really. Spurred on by the loving support of my horny chat room. And, you know, I definitely wouldn't have it any other way. Let's head over to Jock, and then we'll do some rat, and then we'll do some runs. What's up, Sleepy? I keep jumping too early on that, man. I'm developing bad muscle memory there. Let me start from back here. The tournament you went to is hype. Cool. What game was it for? Let me make a save state here. Good. Let's do that whole section again. You met Harada? Oh, Tekken. Nice. That's cool. Yeah, Harada seems like a pretty funny dude. Mr. Tekken creator. What's my setup? There it is in the chat there. You can see Frederick. But yeah, basically I'm playing on a PS2 and a CRT. I'm actually playing pretty well with this controller. Even though I'm not like super comfortable with it yet, like I'm not playing bad. Ugh. I'm gonna do a save state right here. I gotta say, I love that these buttons are like more clicky than my other ones. Like my old controller was just generally pretty gummy, but you know, so for certain things it feels better. Like especially just the accuracy of the stick is a lot better than it was before. The accuracy of the stick is a lot better, but you know, and the buttons are just as sensitive. It's just that they have a bunch of different like clickiness to them that it just takes some getting used to. Especially for things where I'm like jumping and then like flaming out of the air like that. I gotta like mash my hand across like all the buttons to do that, you know? Those things feel a little weird with like the sharp edges of the buttons protruding more from the controller. But I really am not playing badly at all on this thing. I'm actually delightfully surprised. I thought for some reason I didn't like this controller before. I think it was just that I was just so Stockholm syndromed with my old one. That now that my old one is like literally like fucking at death's door, it's like, oh wow, this controller is actually good. The new one. Do single cake one more time. Oh, see, that's what we don't want to have happen, and it's tough because if you go too quick, then you don't get the height. But if you go too slow, then that can happen. So it's a difficult situation here. Let me make a save state. Oh, did that wrong. See that again? I did the exact same thing again, and it's like you gotta get lucky. See that? It's like that could have happened again there. I just got lucky. So I really want to find a way to avoid that. And it seems like the only way is going to be to run along the left side, which makes the jump scarier, you know? The new controller's good. It's good, Sora. It's good. So yeah, do something like that. Yeah, but just giving myself that extra little bit of hang time before getting on the ramp and before getting on the platform initially, before it raises. Yeah, it's the key. Oop. See, I missed the charge button. You got to be careful with that. New controller. Whoa, right there. Doing a late charge glide like that definitely feels weird on this controller. How new is it? It is... I think I got this controller in Japan in late 2023. I just haven't really used it for anything. It's been like my backup controller that I just haven't been using since I've been using my other one for like months. I really used my old controller like... I've overused it. It's like on its deathbed right in terms of it being like optimal for speedrunning. Of course, it still works fine. It's just sometimes the stick is like super gummy. Sometimes it sticks in spots, which is just like run killing. But I just love the way the buttons feel on those transparent blue controllers. They're just classy. Okay, let's head over to not Jock, Nexus. We'll do some rat proxies and then we'll do a run. Do I go through them fast? On average, I usually make a controller last, you know, I'm talking about like in pristine shape. You know, I usually keep controllers pristine for about, I don't know, 1 to 3 months, usually. Like when I land on a good controller, I can usually use it for 1 to 3 months before there's like issues cropping up with, you know, with just wear and tear. Mostly stemming from the joystick getting gummy or possibly from the buttons losing sensitivity sometimes. again, like all of the controllers I go through, like they're still functional. They're not like for most of you guys, you'd be like, what's wrong with this controller? This controller's fine, you know? But for me, I have to be more discerning. So it's not that they like full on break or anything. They're just not like as good as they can be. You know what I mean? What's up, Annabelle? Good rats. Is each controller unique? Well, you know, with PS2 controllers, there's a lot of different models. A lot of them look the same. Like, a lot of controllers just look like this black one right here. But in fact, the black PS2 controller has like 5 different models that if you open them up and look on the inside, it's a different like layout of stuff and like little exoskeleton and pressure sensors and stuff. Like, they're all like, all these controllers are ever so slightly different. Like, it's really hard to hot swap parts from one controller to another because there's so many different models, even though they all look pretty similar. So, yeah, hopefully, did that answer your question? Is each controller unique? Yeah, most controllers are somewhat unique in that way. But in general, you know, once you've been using like a bunch of controllers and doing a bunch of runs like me, you know, you get the hang of how some like models feel like more clicky, or the buttons protruding more, or the stick being looser or gummier or tighter, or just stuff like that. You kind of get the feel of with the various models, and I've sort of landed on the transparent blue as my favorite in general. But I've had a lot of really good black ones like this in my time. It just feels different because the insides are like, you know, spaced differently from controller model to controller model. Again, for most of you guys, you'd probably not even be able to tell the difference, you know, unless you like really put the, you know, one controller in your hand, then you try the other. But because I'm using these every day, I have to be discerning about that sort of stuff. Let's do a run. Is there a fear that some of the items will disappear? That's a philosophical fear that people have discussed many times in the past, both on the Spyro Speedrunning Discord and in my chat. And my conclusion, and call me short-sighted about that whole fear about like, oh, we're gonna run out of, you know, physical PlayStations and discs and stuff. First of all, you can burn discs, and that's allowed. So that discs, not a problem. 2, PlayStation 2s, usually the issues they have are with the optical drive, the laser, and they make cheap knockoffs of those to this day in China that you can replace. So PS2s are probably gonna, let's just say for our entire lifetime, those 2 things are probably not gonna be a problem. I think that's a fair thing to say, just considering the state of repair and accessibility for these things. Keep in mind, the PlayStation 2 was one of the most produced consoles of all time. Millions and millions of PS2s are still out there in the wild. So even if we couldn't, like, you know, have good alternative repair situations like that, we'd still have PS2s, like, pretty easily accessible, you know. 3, 2, 1, go. And so that leaves the final thing about PS2 preservation, or like, you know, lack thereof, to be the controllers, which in my opinion, the controllers are the least durable part, you know, and the part that receives the most, you know, wear and tear. Obviously, it's the thing that you're mashing and pushing buttons on all day. We now have I think controllers, I really don't know about controllers. I think controllers are going to be the one thing that I think are going to become scarce before the actual consoles and discs become at least good examples of first-party controllers. I'm hoping that with time, like, there's already alternative options, like things like the Brook adapter, which allows you to plug in a PlayStation 5 or 4 or even Xbox controller to a PlayStation 2. So there are adapters and things like that. We were talking about maybe even someone custom making like a PlayStation 2, a USB to PlayStation 2 adapter, so that way you can like plug in like a fight stick or a keyboard or something, which you currently cannot do that as a controller. So, you know, I think there's still like some progress to be made in terms of alternative solutions for first-party PlayStation 2 controllers. Because I personally don't see them standing the test of time in the same way that the consoles and discs probably will. But with that said, even with all that said, regardless, controllers, discs, consoles, whatever, I personally don't feel, even like capture equipment and TVs, even CRT TVs, I personally feel like these are things that are not going to disappear in our lifetime. Like that's another thing is CRT TVs. You know, people just don't make them anymore, so they're becoming more and more scarce with time. But there are still so many millions of them out in the wild that I think it's safe to say, unless there's some sort of mass destruction event where, like, you know, the government mandates that we destroy every CRT or something, which I mean that won't happen unless some big, you know, extinction of one of these elements that I've discussed occurs, then I'm pretty confident that we're not gonna like see a big issue with scarcity in our lifetime. Now maybe in our children's or children's lifetime, maybe. And I definitely do think that the price of these things will only continue to go up as time goes on. But I don't think it's gonna get so out of hand that it's like $1,000 just to get a console or something, you know, because it's so scarce or whatever. But that's just my opinion. So yeah, the whole fear of like physical, you know, consoles or whatever, physical mediums for this game disappearing with time, I don't think, in this game's case, I don't think it's a problem. Anonymous, thank you for the gift to Bukkake Ruined My Carpet. Appreciate that. Yeah, something like there are other like retro gaming examples that are, I would say, at a much higher risk of dying out in our lifetimes. Like you may never be able to get like a, you know, like a Virtual Boy or something. Like those are already really scarce, you know. But yeah, for something that's like such a big game like Spyro, that, you know, that had millions of copies produced on a console that had millions of, you know, consoles produced, millions of control. Like this game is in no danger of you know, going extinct or anything, or becoming like so scarce that it's like, you know, unreasonably like difficult to acquire. There is, you know what's funny though, is since we're talking about this, there is a really rare, like weird first-party PlayStation console called the PS TV, and that, you know, that is way more like limited production than just a standard PS2 Slim. So, and the PS TV is considered the optimal console for Spyro 2 and 3. So, you know, that would be more of a worry for, you know, extinction over time. What's up, Drunk House? Thanks for the good luck. But again, this is stuff like, you know, we're talking about like a, you know, console or game going extinct, the physical medium going extinct. That's not going to happen for like many years, or become so scarce that it's like unreasonably difficult to access. Like, I just don't see that, like any of that, even with like PS TVs or like weird ass, like, you know, consoles like the Virtual Boy. I don't see those things going extinct in our lifetime. Even if there's only a couple examples of them ever left, like the few examples that remain are probably going to be in the hands of people that are interested in, that have an interest in preserving them. So I really don't even see like limited run video game stuff going like fully extinct. You know, worst case scenario just becomes like inaccessible, you know, inaccessibly low supply. E-Guild, thank you for the resub, 29 months. But yeah, just to reiterate, I don't see that. It's not, I don't even think it's going to get that bad with Spyro ever in our lives. Have I ever played Guns the Duel? No, I haven't. wide there for some reason. I am on a new controller today, so let's see how these jumps go. Oh, you fucking bitch. Let me just continue just to feel out. I'm probably going to reset this run, but I just want to feel out Mama. In fact, I will just reset this run, but I'm going to head over to Clifftown real quick and just feel out Mama Proxy. Feel up Mama. Oh, dude, Time Traveler, you're here. Hey, Time Traveler, would you be interested in soldering a new potentiometer onto my old controller? Is that something you'd be interested in doing? Do you do, like, a lot of, like, small, like, soldering jobs at all? If it's, like, your first time ever doing something like that, I would, you know, let me know. But I figured you're a handy guy, and you're nearby me, so figure I'd ask. I'd pay you if you did it for me. Yeah, my mamas are decent enough. You'll fuck my shit up. You'd like to feel up the mama? Have I ever played Skyrim? No. What's that? I played every Elder Scrolls, you know, at least 3D Elder Scrolls game, vanilla when it came out, you know. Everyone's like, oh, you can't play Oblivion without mods, or you can't play Morrowind or Skyrim without mods. I played all of those games, the majority of my time in those games on just vanilla.
Oh,
no remaster, no mods, no anything. On Xbox, you know. Long ass load times and shit. Yeah, anyone who remembers Morrowind on Xbox Original, you're a real OG for that. You could try. All right, I'll keep that in mind. Yeah, I don't know if I think I shouted this out, but thank you, E-Guild, for the tier 1 for 29 months. Love you, man. If I already thanked you, then there you go. You get a double thank you. I know, it does feel weird. Playing Morrowind on original Xbox, it's weird. Kind of a miracle they got that game working. Yeah, and of course, Oblivion and Skyrim on Xbox 360 when they came out. You've trained truck garage. Yeah, okay. No, you've made it clear what level you're at with it. Thank you. I'll keep it in mind. I'll hit you up if I want to enlist your help. And thanks for offering, by the way. Oh, I've never tried playing any Elder Scrolls game on PS3. Skyrim on a 360, dude. Now that's nostalgia. I hate to say it, guys, but that's actually nostalgia at this point. Oh, you got an X-Bone? Dude, I fucking traded in my X-Bone. I traded in Xbox One with 2 controllers, fucking like 5 or 7 different games. The only ones they gave me more than a couple dollars for were Fallout 4 and Forza Horizon, like whatever the newest one was at the time, 4 or whatever. But yeah, all in all, I got, for all of that, I got $70 from a retro gaming store. And I was like, you know what? I'll take it. I don't feel like listing this on Craigslist or eBay or whatever. You know? Just get it out of here. Get it out of my face. But yeah, if I were to really try to like sell all that for like for its actual value, I could probably like sell the controllers or sell one of the controllers individually, sell some of the games individually, and then bundle the fucking console with like a couple of just mid games and probably make like $200-300 if people were gonna buy it, that's a whole different story. No, sometimes it's easier to just trade stuff in, you know. Like I get why pawn shops and consignment stores and, you know, video game trade-ins at like GameStop and stuff. I get why that exists because it's just like, man, if you're a lazy bitch like me, like you don't want to sit here and wait for like someone to hit you up on Facebook Marketplace or whatever. It's like, just get rid of this thing. I'll take a slight financial hit for it. It's like, it's fine. What's up, Dragon Blood? I'm blown away that flame charge missed. Most eBay sellers are collectors. Dude, I watched like a couple of YouTube channels that are all about full-time eBay selling. And it's really interesting, like the actual kind of like daily grind of a eBay seller of like, you know, driving to like thrift stores and garage sales and hitting like, you know, different, you know, just whatever, like secondhand stores, Facebook Marketplace, buying stuff online, and then organizing it in like a fucking cluttered as hell, like hoarder ass house, you know, but then still organizing it into certain like ways just so you can find it, you know, and then listing everything. They gotta like list like multiple things a day in order to stay as like relevant buyers on the eBay algorithm. Like, making a living on eBay is definitely a full-time job, for sure. M13 raid, thank you for the raid, Matt, with 27 viewers. Hope you're doing well today. What were you playing, man? Yu-Gi-Oh? Something else? Hope the gaming was good, my friend. What up, Ricky? Yu-Gi-Oh, how did I know? Well, hey, from one trick man to another. Respect. One game man. What up? I'm doing good. I'm on a new controller today, so hoping things will go well. I don't know. We'll see. I'll probably be playing like shit as a result of that. Let's see if we can get this mama here. Oh, come on. Oh, by the way, hold on. Let me focus. Yeah, nice. Dude, that was painful. Ricky, good luck with your YouTube channel. I'm sure, I know it probably feels dire as fuck right now, but you'll get it back. I'm sure. I'm still waiting for the day that I get hacked by some fucking fake ass sponsorship email. I feel like it happens to everybody. Like, you can't even blame yourself, you know, it's like, hey. And then it's like, the annoying thing is like, you see the whole struggle like on Twitter where it's like, please, it's been a week, radio silence from YouTube, and then eventually they're like, oh, okay, here you go, fixed. And it's like, okay. Like, not even like a sorry for like stressing me the fuck out for like a week or whatever. Or a month sometimes. But I'm pretty sure it'll work itself out. As long as you keep making a ruckus. Oh, you're not worried? Good. Good. You feel shit? Like physically? Like you're ill? Yeah. Yeah, before ESA as well, right? Didn't you say you got like COVID or something? Or am I tripping? Oh wow, you fucking speedran that. You speedran getting your channel back 5 hours. That's got to be a PB. Compare that to Ninten like struggling for like what, like 2 weeks or whatever. No, if I got my channel hacked, they'd be like, 15K subs? Yeah, we'll give this guy a month. We'll put him in the back of the line. We'll get around to him eventually. Influenza. It's like, that's like the flu, I think. I don't know. What's up, Emily? You're a new sub. Love the videos. How many years have I been speedrunning Spyro? I've been speedrunning just Spyro 1 for 11 years. 11 years, dude. Where has the time gone? Where has my entire adult life gone? Does the gem from Monoproxy ever get collected? Yeah, on rare occasion, it does get collected. You need to get lucky gem RNG, though, for that to happen. Whenever you flame an enemy and the gem doesn't home in, it, like, pops up and it can land anywhere in, like, a 1 to 2 foot radius. So you need it to, like, land, like, nearby you in order for it to... And Spyro needs to touch the ground doing Monoproxy for it to work, which, again, usually he does, but, you know... One or both of those things don't, you know, usually occur. But yeah, the new joystick on this controller feels fucking immaculate for flight levels. That's where you can really feel the difference. It's like, oh yeah. Just whipping them around. I'm fucking drifting in the whip over here. Catch me at your latest car meet, running over bystanders. You gotta love scrolling through Instagram and then randomly seeing like a video of like a chaotic car meet of someone getting hit, like by some dude drifting in a circle. And everyone's like, oh. And the guy like always gets up like, I'm okay. It's like, what the fuck am I watching? So yeah, that's me with Spyro. I know, it's so random because it's like you'll be seeing like some funny like anime like cutesy like meme and then it's just like, all right, here's someone dying, like what the fuck. What's up, Gabe Mosky? Thanks for the good luck. And then the next reel will be like, Little John saved up for his entire life to buy a 0.1 square meter apartment in the middle of downtown. Little John had 1 billion kids. So he had to find a new living space fast. Thanks for the good luck marathon. Good to see you. The king of locking in, dude. I still can't get over that GDQ picture. I got an award marathon man with like the best GDQ picks. If he's not fucking locked in on the stage, he's fucking pounding a sour monkey, a dank mank, in the fucking hotel room. That's a fucking, that's a vibe I aspire to. Basically no dream, yeah. Sounds about right. I'm already 3 seconds behind, man. How come I'm slow, guys? What the fuck? Suck at this game. No, I'm just kidding. I can still world record this run. We're gonna keep it moving. Gotta have hope. In general, as long as a run is like under 10 seconds behind, especially like in Magic Crafters, then it still has the potential to world record. Usually after the 6 or 7 second mark, as I get through Beastmakers, that's when the hope starts to fade. But, you know, as long as I have a good gem count, and it's never over till it's over. That's kind of the fun little quirked up part about this category. Hit a perfect rat. I mean, it's really not that simple. I mean, record already has that, you know? It already has a first try rat. Like, that's just like a given. The question is everything leading up to that at this point. I could technically still save like 1 or 2 seconds on my rat proxy by playing it like extra, you know, hastily. Not really worth it. That's the joke. I mean, I'm clearly just... I have zero humor at all, clearly. I just don't understand your gargantuan brain humor. It's a me problem. Oh, shit, I missed the blue. Why are some splits green, some yellow? Blue means I'm behind by that much time. Green means I'm ahead by that much time, and yellow means that's the best split I've ever recorded for that section of the run. That's like the best I've ever done that part. But, disclaimer, my gold splits are usually fake because I don't save them very often, and or the gem counts or particular execution from one run to another, or splitting therein may vary, so... I don't take the gold split thing so seriously in my stream. It just means you can think of it like I just did that level very well, or that section very well. Any plans for 120 in the near future? Nope. I might come back to it eventually after I get my 36, but I really cannot say that any of that is in the near future. I could be here playing this one same category for the next several months. Like, make no mistake about that. Like, there's no like, okay, let me just bang out this 36 real quick and then let's move on to something. No. I mean, I hope that happens, but I'm prepared for that not to happen. What's up, Bonnie? Thank you for the good luck. You love to see a race stream, like me racing another any percent player like Laura? That'd be cool. I think Laura and Ash have expressed feelings of kind of stepping away from this category. So I wouldn't put any pressure on them. Anthony, thank you for the $9.99. Says, love your streams. Cheers and good luck. Thank you, Anthony, for the support, man. Love the super chat. You're a super duper chatter. What's up, Piggy? Thank you for the good luck. And Megan, thank you for the good luck. Yeah, guys, new controller today, so pray that I don't fuck myself in one way or another. I feel oddly comfortable on it, though. I remember trying it out before and being like, oh, I like my other one better. But this one's like pretty much just as good. It's just the buttons are clickier and sharper on the edges. Just too good. Oh, you don't need to gas me up like that, Dragon Blood. I already hate myself. No amount of compliments will ever change that. I'm a real speedrunner, you know? Nah, I'm just kidding around. Deo sucks. There you go. Now you're speaking my language. Right, let's roll. Thanks for the nice words, everybody. Self-loathing is in my blood. Are my fingers sliding off the top? Dude, on my old controller, my thumb would slide off the stick. No, not on this one. And then also the stick would get stuck sometimes, and that was like the deal breaker for me. I was like, you know what? Okay. slow there. Oh, I missed them. Come on. Stop it. Yeah, thank you, Ricky. I know, isn't that crazy how it works? I mean, it's like it happens time and time again in every speed game where it's like, we never thought we'd be able to go for this time, you know, or get this time or whatever. And here we are, you know. It's just like, the story repeats itself. Just like how Ouija is going for the 135 in Mario 64, 120 star. You guys see that? Like, damn, a 135 in 120 star. Like, that's fucking crazy. Yeah, I know. And we keep taking the bait every time. Like, god damn, we never thought this would happen. It's like, when are we just gonna like accept that impossible things that appear impossible now will probably be possible in the next few years? Okay. Thanks again, Anthony. Yeah, 0-0. Oh, did you guys see? I don't know if Ricky saw this or anybody else on Speedrun Twitter. Did you guys see that the Sonic Adventure 2 180 emblem world record holder, Talon, got his time beat? Keep in mind, 8-hour speedrun, with half of that being the Chow Garden, if you know, you know. 8.5-hour speedrun, I think. It was beaten by another player by less than 0.2 of a second. 0.2 of a second world record bop. Isn't that fucking crazy? I'm lucky. It kind of surprises me that they measure tenths of a second in such a long category. Even in this category, which is under an hour, we truncate to the whole second. So if you were to get like a 0.1 and someone else got a 0.2, it'd be a tie for Spyro. But I guess in that game, they measured the milliseconds, so. Yeah, Talon is a SRL OG for sure. Fucking love Talon. It was nice meeting him at GDQ. That dude's buff. Isn't that devastating? That your fucking world... Imagine someone beats my 120 by like 0.1 seconds, you know? It could happen, man. What's up, Mavrosa? Doing good. It's great to see you. Beauty. That's what we like to see there. What's up, K. Rother? Great to see you, man. I saw you in the comments yesterday. It's always good to see my Brazilian boy. A little slow. How am I not saving time? Bro, like, can I... Whatever. This can still world record. I just, like... Please let me be closer to a good pace right now. Blame the controller. No, to be fair, Blowhard was pretty strong in my PB, so I can't be surprised by that. No, and it's like, what the fuck? I lost half a second there. What did I do? You know, it's like when you're not like pacing out of your mind playing against like a strong PB, it's like, this is what happens. It's like, what's wrong with me? Like, I thought this run was good. Yeah, it's like my PB is good or something. How quickly do I think someone with no speedrunning experience could pick up Backrat? If you practice with save states, or I mean, you technically don't even need save states. You can just death abuse on the vanilla game. You could probably figure it out, and you know like what to do. You like press square and then right, you know, with the correct positioning. Like if you like study like, you know, a video of me or someone else doing it, and you just try to copy that, you could probably get it in a day. You know, you could probably at least get it once or twice, like in a day. You know, it's not that hard. It's just hard to replicate consistently. What's up, Sparkus? How do speedrunners know how to beat the game so fast? Good question. I don't know. No, I mean, the real answer to that is because we all learn from each other, you know? It's not just one person, you know, like figuring everything out. It's like this whole community effort where when one person gets a good run, everybody studies what they did and learns from that. So even if I'm not implementing like new strats per se, but I am getting new world records, people are going to look at that and be like, oh, what's he doing that's different? And, you know, we all learn from each other. So that's how times get as good as they do, I think. That's how they keep getting better as time goes on as well. Definitely not it's not an isolated thing, speedrunning. Even though it feels that way sometimes. I did not check my gem count. I think it's good though. Don't tell me. Thanks for the good luck ring banana. Dude, that also sucks. This is like pretty much worst case scenario right now. At least I got those. I need that. I am not saving time here. Pretty bad. I needed a good downstairs there, and I did not get one. But as long as I don't take damage for the rest of the level, I'm good. Shouldn't be losing too much time. Not great. It was a good start to the level, just not a good downstairs. Yeah, I guess if you're the only... Yeah, that's true. If you're the only person to ever speedrun a game, I guess it is an isolated progression like that. Pretty sloppy. Hopefully, maybe I'll still break even on this split. We'll see. Still saved a that surprises me. I still saved a second there. With the cleaner downstairs, definitely could have saved more time. But not bad. I think we're doing good. I don't know if this is going to world record or anything, but we're at least keeping it, you know, an arm's length. Yeah, you should try this game, Graham. It's a pretty easy speed game to pick up. Jump, 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 jump. Ooh, I don't think I got that. Oh, that's so painful. I'm losing another 3 seconds. Now world record's officially dead, I think. I needed that. I needed him to, like, see how I like missed a jump there? That one missed jump cost me 3 seconds because now I have to wait for the whole green guy to do his thing. Crazy. Small error adding up to a big time loss there. Yeah, blame the controller. Yeah. I feel that, Ricky. No, it's the worst when you barely miss it. I feel like every time it's like you barely miss it, right? It's like, oh my, you know? So close yet so far. And the way I do it is I like collect like extra gems as well when I can, so it's always like a close call. I have a favorite dragon. I like Bubba. The guy that lays sideways. Is that the guy that lays sideways? I don't even remember. Cyprin. Cyprin's the one that lays sideways in Terrace Village. He's cool. Whatever. Should be okay. Is it like a frame rule? Yeah, I guess so. You just have to get to that thief before he reaches the fucking thing. The supercharge ramp, and then he teleports to his destination, saving you time. So I guess that's kind of like a frame rule. Kind of. 72. I'm one gem down, so I have to grab one extra red here. If I get the out of bounds. Oh, that was so close, too. Come on, man. Just barely. I hit him too head on. I should have side swiped him a bit more there. Losing time. Now we're going to be like a good 15-ish seconds behind here. Missing that out of bounds costs about 10 seconds. Yeah, we're going to be like actually closer to plus 20 here. But we should be able to save some time back in the home world. So this is a bit of a time loss. Gotta grab that extra red that I was mentioning. Barely caught that. Green. Pretty good. Nestor is the best. Yeah, he's pretty cool. Hopefully the gem I missed there wasn't a yellow. Let's see. I'm just gonna look down there. No, it's a green. Get me out of there. It's a green. Yeah, it was just a little green. Just a cheeky little green. Normally it's a yellow. That's why I was scared. Okay, 05. We're on the perfect gem count. Luckily I grabbed an extra green. Oh no, come on. I grabbed an extra green earlier, so it worked out. This is not looking good. If I do this section perfectly, I might not lose that much time on these splits. We'll see. Keep it under plus 20 for Christ's sake. Oh, shit. I don't know. No dice. I suck. I was really proud of how close I was keeping this to world record, but I pretty much threw it at this point. This run's basically dog shit now. But I'm going to finish it. And try not to whine too much. I should be ashamed of myself. The order the gems pop out is not random. The place they land is, but the order they pop out is not. I don't think. Do I plan on doing Nestor Skip in the future? Yeah, eventually. I've been telling myself that I should be practicing it more. I kind of gave up on practicing it so much. I need to like force... It's one of those tricks I really need to force myself to practice. It's just not something I like practicing or trying to implement, but it's something if I do want to come back to 120%, I should really do it. In this category, I can get away with not doing it. In 120%, if I'm going to go back and try to lower my PB, I really need to start doing that. So yeah, I've been a bit lazy with it lately, admittedly. Love dog shit. Thanks for sharing. They should have made one dragon stare you down, say nothing at all. Yeah. That'd be better than thank you for releasing me. Just a fucking awkward stare down. How many gems we got here? We should be exactly on count here with 5 sitting outside. Want to be yep, that's exactly what we want. Good. Perfect. Very nice jog. Saving 2 seconds. Almost 3 seconds. Who found the most game changer skip in Spyro? Well, that would be Tuval back in late 2013. He found credit skip and then 2 different versions of Coveless, which I'm going to do one of them here, called Rat Proxy. Nice. Beautiful first try right there. Gorgeous run, everybody. I did choke it a bit at the end of Beastmakers, but all in all, this is going to be a sub 37:30, so I really can't be too mad about it. So GG's, everybody. As long as I don't die here. Was it one guy that found all those things? Yes. There's someone in my chat named The Rixer who made a video talking about him if you're curious about learning more about that. He also found skips in some other games as well. Yeah, pretty cool guy. He also used to have world record in this game around that time as well. So yeah, interesting character. Yeah, the Rizzler. Exact. Go look up the Rizzler on YouTube. You're gonna find me. GG. Good run. Honestly, first try rat. What was the Dreamweaver split? 35-50. Pretty averagely good run, I would say. Not bad at all.
What about Ganasty Ganork?
Thanks for checking that out, Philip.
Is toast.
So
I never know whether to thank people for watching someone else's video, but in the case of the Ricky video about me, I'll consider it a compliment towards me.
I'd say the sky's the limit.
But really, it's a GG for Ricky for that. Anyways, GG to me for getting a good run here. I'm going to do a few more today. We'll see what happens. Yeah. Is this good enough for second place? Second place is a 37:15, I believe, by Ash, and then third place is 37:19, I think, by Laura. So this run would be third place if I didn't already exist. Like if you moved me, if you removed my PB, it would be third place, or fourth place if you consider my time as well. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna stand up and stretch a little bit, drink some water. If you guys are enjoying the stream, feel free to show some love. Drop a Twitch sub or a YouTube membership would go a really long way. You guys' support is what keeps me going, grinding this game every day, trying to push the limits of what's possible. So if you're into that and you have a few dollars to spare, feel free to throw it my way. Thanks in advance. Pretty good run with a brand new controller as well. I made a couple of little tiny movement errors, but nothing like really that bad. I've been playing pretty solidly with it. Yeah, I got the gamer physique. Check out the dad bod. Oh yeah. There it is. Dude, incoming messages that are gonna be like, dude, if you just worked out and watched your diet a little bit, bro, you'd be so buff. Okay, bro. You don't have to live vicariously through my body. What's up, Pilot Shrooms? Thank you for the prime. I've had so many people say that to me over the years. People are like mad that I have good genetics and I don't like maximize it by fucking being a bodybuilder. I'm a Spyro player, okay? What do you expect? Like, this is my focus. Yeah, this is peak. Whether you like to admit it or not, this is peak performance right here. Genetics be damned. Thanks for the good luck, Kay. Your dad's belly pops out more. I gotta aspire to his level. I gotta get more beers in my belly. Oh. All right. You guys like those noises? That's the fun. That's the best sound glitch in this game. It's just pausing after the credits. Bling, bling, bling. All right. Let's reset splits. That Nasty Norks play was a gold, actually. I think I'll save that gold. See if that makes a difference. You guys want to see what my fake-ass sum of best looks like? Oh my god, 35 confirmed? 35.55 sum of best? 35 possible? Alright, anyways. 3, 2, 1, go. Let's get it. Yeah, maybe in another 7 years, exactly.
Okay, rolling.
Oh, it's been peaceful.
We're not going to gaslight ourselves this time into saying it's not possible. If you just play good once, then the 35 is yours. You know, but like, it's kind of it's a misleading thing. It's true. You know, that's a funny thing with speedrunning is like, if you just have one really good run, that defines you as a player, right? But the thing that is kind of not really acknowledged by that statement is that to get one really good run, you need, it's not like an if or like, you know, this isn't like a part you can skip. This is a part like that's very important is in order to get one really good time that breaks the mold of what you're capable of, you need to have hundreds, thousands maybe of runs, no resets, attempts, practice sessions, all of that. You can't just skip, like, you know what I mean? Some speedrunners get the idea that they can, okay, well, I'm just going to do IL practice and just practice like hard tricks and stuff and get that all really consistent as the top players. And then then I'll start doing runs. And, but they find in every case that I've ever seen someone try to do that, at least in Spyro, it's still a hard journey to get into like a top level time, even if you have all the strats and ILs like down pat and stuff, you know? The simple truth is like you have to put in your hours. You have to have like your thousands of dead runs under your belt just to get the shot at one run being good, being like, you know, really special or whatever. But the cool thing about that, though, is that, you know, if you just take yourself where you're at, you know, if you're a brand new player, you suck dick at speedrunning, whatever, then getting one run where you just suck a little bit less than normal is a special and unique run. Like, you can prove to yourself that you're special and unique without it being like a world record or a notable run in the, you know, compared to others. If you're just looking intrinsically at it. So you can get you have the potential to get a special playthrough of a game every day in speedrunning, no matter how good you are. That's kind of the beautiful silver lining to that. So yeah, all that to say that it's not quite as simple as just getting one good run and then calling it a day. You can't dodge the journey, you know? Anyone else speedrun zombie Easter egg? I don't know what that is. You mean like in this game, getting the zombie glitch? Or are you talking about something different? I'm sure people have done that, done like a little get zombie %. Which I think would basically just consist of going to town square, losing sparks, going to town square, and taking damage on the dragon, right? Maybe there's a way to get zombie in the homeworld that I don't realize. Have you ever thought about reaching out to Stuart Copeland's rep for a video about Spyro music? Nope. Blue yourself is my favorite category. Probably a tad bit out of reach, but why the hell not reach for this? Well, you know, I don't really like... I know this might sound like kind of like dicked, but I don't... First of all, Stuart Copeland has already done interviews about the music in this game. Secondly, I don't really feel like there's a lot for me to ask him. In simple, you know, simple truth about the matter. You know, I don't feel like there's a lot for me. Like pretty much every song in this game is like a 1, 4, 5, 6 chord progression and some variant on that. They all use the same like MIDI, you know, sound font, which is now publicly available. They all basically create every melody off of a dominant scale. And while there is a lot of really interesting syncopation and, you know, rhythms that go over the bar, which is another way to say syncopation, you know, that's stuff that I don't need to ask Stuart Copeland how he did that. He's a drummer. You know, I'm a drummer too. I get it. Like, that's the sort of shit that, like, you know, tingles your brain, is to play some weird, like, polyrhythmic type of vibe, you know? So he incorporates a lot of that into the soundtrack. You know, kind of psych outs with the meter and whatnot. And, yeah, I just feel like all the information is already there. You know what I mean? What am I going to ask him? What was your inspiration to make the music for Spyro? Oh, give me a break. You know what I mean? Like... Getting paid probably would be the answer to that. It's like I just don't feel inclined to, like, you know, try to do a video with him. It felt a lot more interesting to do a video with Craig Stitt, who made all the skyboxes, because that's something that you can't really know, like, what the inspiration for all that was unless you asked him, you know. But with music, it's like it's all right there. You can hear someone's, like, history in the music. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Am I crazy? I'm sure there's some shit like that you could ask him, you know, but it's just I'm not going to be the guy to do it. You're good. Is that really your proudest flex? I'm not gonna make fun of you for that, but I think I'm certain that you have done things that are more noteworthy than sharing a birthday with a famous musician. I'm sure that there is something that you've done in your life that is more noteworthy than that. Something about you that's more special than that. Yeah, being born isn't a flex. Exactly. I don't mean to shit on the, hey, Stuart Copeland's cool. I'm glad you guys liked him. And thanks for watching. I appreciate all of you guys. I don't want to be sounding like a fucking negative Nancy here or anything. Yes, I've noticed that, by the way, Sakura. I've noticed that, like, Stuart will periodically talk about the Spyro games and stuff, but it's like, I think he has that same sentiment of, like, what I'm talking about music, that it's like, what are you going to fucking ask me about these songs that you can't just infer from listening, If you like the music, that's great, Like, if I was Stuart, I'd be like, thank you, but, like, if people start asking about my inspirations and all that shit, it's just kind of like, I don't know. Am I weird for that opinion? Like, I can understand why Stuart, like, doesn't really care that much about talking about the music from these games. Like, it's like, I don't mean to be mean, it's pretty simple music, like, it's not like there's, like, a lot going on underneath the surface beyond just, like, some syncopated drums and stuff like that. They're great songs, great soundtrack, great music. I'm not trying to sound like a hater here or anything, but worth sitting down with the creator for an hour and being like, how does this make you feel? Like, why did you name it this? Why, stuff like that. I don't know. That's a job for another fanboy, not me. That's all I can say. I'm sure someone out there would love to do something like that. So yeah, I will stop shitting on that concept. Have the runs gone well so far? Yeah, I got a 37:20. I was basically 20 seconds behind world record and then got first try rat. So that's pretty good. It's not like legendary, but it's pretty good. It was keeping up with record until Metalhead. I just missed the out of bounds there, basically. I probably should have practiced it a bit, but I'll just be nervous as hell if we get there this time. I think he's made some pretty interesting stuff since the Spyro soundtrack, Megan. He's done some really cool things, like called Orchestrali. I mean, to that same point, it's like, he's forever been living in the shadow of the Police, the fucking famous rock band he was in back in the 70s, So, I mean, that argument can go all the way back there, But I think, as a music creator, I think he's been a part of enough, like, high-profile projects and done enough, like, in his later career to justify not being a one-hit wonder. But that's just how I feel. You really peaked with the Amanda Show theme. I agree. No, Stuart Copeland has some really interesting music out there. That's not the Spyro soundtrack or the Police. He just made a documentary about the history of drumming. Like a few months ago. A year ago, maybe. You can see it on his YouTube channel. Got like dank pods. I don't know what that is. Do I play on an electric kit or real kit? You're asking me? I haven't played drums in like months. But I have a real drum set back here. Yeah, Ice Cavern's a dope track. If you like the Ice Cavern music, check out the Super Nintendo cover of it on YouTube. Someone took the Super Nintendo, 4-channel sound chip thing and made the Ice Cavern music with it. Like down-sampled all of the orchestral, like, little stabs and stuff. Really neat song. Sounds very eerie. Wow, you don't say, Annabelle. Thanks for sharing. Is the goal of a musician to really make an impact? I think that can be one goal of music, but yeah, it doesn't have to be the goal of all music, for sure. I agree. I agree with that sentiment. Rip Blue. Or rather to get more dinner on the table? I mean, like, it just really depends on what your relationship to music is. Like, if you're like a full-time musician, then yeah, a lot of the gigs you're going to be taking are not really creative endeavors, more just putting, more just getting a check. That's how it is. I've been around enough professional musicians to know that vibe. And that's okay. I don't knock that. When are we getting a drum stream? I have done drum streams in the past, but I don't plan on doing any in the future, currently. Maybe one day in the distant future. I'm too focused on being good at this game, I hope that makes sense. It's 2 blues so far, not good. I'm too focused on doing the thing that you all know and like that I do, so hopefully you can understand where I'm not interested in doing something that less of you guys are interested in. In other words. But yeah, one day I'll probably have another music arc. Take a break from speedrunning and just make music. I look forward to such a day. It's that first maple and bleeding nose. Missed 12 gems here. That's not great. Good to see you too, Mac. Welcome. True fan, Shadow of Valor. You're a true fan. K-Mad, thank you for the good luck. Never heard of Ben Kohler. I don't like the gems I'm bleeding here. We need to really get a strong gem count in Wizard Peak to justify this pace. I missed maybe 17 so far in Magic Crafters. We really can't miss anymore if I want to be able to world record this. Hell yeah, Annabelle. Good luck with all that. And thanks for watching. Oh man. Just missed the... Blame the controller. That's bad. I can at least respectably recover this. I don't know if Lempo still streams. You know, I don't, because he's Australian, so if he does ever go live, it's when I'm asleep. So I really don't know. You can check his Twitch channel though. Blunt got the Croc Any % record? I didn't even know that. That's fucking dope. Sweet. Yeah, I was just thinking about croc noises right now as well. Kersplat. Mod where you can gamble with gems. I mean, technically, I could rename channel points to like gems and then like have you guys like gamble them with like chat bots and stuff. But I personally am not a fan of that vibe. Just because it's like, not that I have anything against like gambling fake, you know, Twitch points or whatever, but it just clogs up the chat when you have like any like gambling games or whatever like that. Chat RPG shit. So I end up missing like real messages. I mean, in the game, yeah. I mean that, you know, that also exists. Technically, if I did crowd control, you guys could add or remove gems from my inventory using real life money. I know that's not the same thing as gambling per se, but I hear you. Really? I genuinely need that. I'm just gonna continue and hope that I'm not fucked, but I'm probably fucked now. And I'm fucked. Yeah, this run's dead. Cool, let's just fail that jump twice. Sounds great. Whatever. I already got one good run today. I already got one good run today. I can justify that reset. That was annoying though. Play 2 up with the balloonist? I don't even know what that is. Ow, ow, ow. Fucking wizards.
Okay, rolling.
Oh, it's been peaceful.
Yeah, I mean, that run, it was definitely a mercy kill, an early mercy kill for that run because the gem count was really sus. Like, I needed all of the, you know, after missing that yellow spring chest and blowhard, it was kind of like lights out on the run already before fucking up the movement. So it works out. What's up, Polar? Thank you for the good luck. At least that last run was able to keep up with the pace of my record a lot better. So, Guess I just needed a little warm up for today. I'm loving the new controller, man. I'm really glad I brought this little backup controller. What's up, LSTFC? Welcome. Or as the ladies know him, Last Fuck. Yo, John Bondi, thank you, thank you. You're a lady yourself? Well, as the lesbians like to refer to you. I'm just kidding. I'll try to remember the correct pronouns and all that. I'm hip. Do 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 do. Man, I gotta say, I know I'm probably gonna jinx it right now, but I've been playing pretty good today, surprisingly. Unfortunately, I can't, in typical, me being in Missouri on vacation mode, I'm not gonna be online for super duper long today. I'll have time for like basically whatever the next run that finishes. I'll probably go offline after that, because we are going out on the boat later. So that's gonna be fun. I don't know, like, I need to, if I'm gonna play, like, do like a vortex run on the boat, I need to like record that soon. But I just know, like, I kind of want to not do it. I want to wait till I have like the, like, if I really wanted to make it like a lifestyle, like vloggy sort of thing, I want to get like a drone and like have like a couple of different camera shots. Like, I just don't have the equipment to like do like what my vision is for a video like that. It would just be like a janky, like, phone camera thing with me giving a voiceover over it, which there's something to be said about that, but I kind of want to maybe even wait till next year and then like fucking like order a drone to the fucking house and get a drone shot, get a GoPro shot, get a fucking, cell phone camera, get a mom with the camcorder. Like do it like on some lifestyle vlog vibes. Get some Mr. Beast type setup. My breasts. Forget about Mr. Beast. I'm a fan of my breast. Could be scope creep. What does scope creep mean? You mean like I have too lofty of a scope? Look, I mean, it's just gonna be like, I could record it now, like it's not like a big deal, but it's just not gonna be like what I want it to be. So I'm just gonna wait till next year. It's no big deal. It's not like my whole career depends on this video being good or anything. It's not that deep, Besides, I'd rather just hang with my family and have fun on the boat, drink some beers instead of because I know to do something like that, I'll bring my laptop and a bunch of like cameras and stuff on the boat. It'd be a whole, I have to like devote a day to it, regardless. What's up, Kill Dill? Good looking mamas, thank you. not gonna work. I get 1 or 2 more attempts here before I'm done. When you were a kid, you didn't know you could charge the birds. You were afraid charging into their beaks would hurt you. Yeah, it is definitely a little ambiguous. I hear what you're saying. Like, just the concept, I feel like that's something that like every casual player has to like kind of get past in this game, is like that you can charge through enemies while they're attacking you, you know? Like the birds kind of have that syndrome where it's like, oh shit, this enemy's attacking me, that means I can't hit it, you know? Like I can't charge through it or whatever. But you can. There's definitely inconsistency with that as well, because like some enemies that like shoot like a little cannon at you or something, like you'll bonk into the cannon, or like the Cupid enemies that shoot the arrow at you in Dreamweavers, that will hurt you even if you're charging. And then other enemies like, you know, like the birds or whatever that are just flying at you, like you can just, or like these yaks, you know, rams, whatever, you can just charge into them while they're attacking. So if you don't know the exact details of like what you can and can't hit on every enemy, it's definitely it's definitely confusing. And then there's another layer to that where, like, there's this mechanic called, as many of you know, but to those who don't, there's a mechanic called flame charging in this game, where normally when you flame something, the gem doesn't home in, it just pops in the air, right? But if you flame and then charge at the perfect, like, spacing and timing, you can make the gem home in from things that it otherwise wouldn't. So then that's like a whole nother layer of like learning each enemy's like flame charge spacing and all that, on top of just understanding their mechanics. So it's like these enemies aren't complicated, you just got to know what each one does, you know, how each one works. Which can be a lot to take in, I think, for a new player. Shit, we should make another Google Doc of like every enemy in the game, and then like just like with like some things about like flame chargeable, yes or no, you know? Like fucking, I don't know. Maybe that's too extra. What's up, Dorothy? Thanks for the good luck. I think if we did do that, there should be like a little like GIF there of like how to flame charge each enemy, like the distance, like flame chargeable, yes, and then have like a GIF of like a flame charge on that enemy. And then like notes to the side about things to be careful with. Dude, you know what's funny? I think there is a Spyro speedrunning wiki, but it was made back before like anybody like actually speedran this game. So it just has like really weird, like super outdated information on it. Like, shit like fucking charging is faster than walking, you know, that type of thing. So it was just, you know, partially created wiki by some random dude. There is just a Spyro fandom wiki that has every enemy, like a little wiki page for every enemy. So maybe potentially, you know, you could just edit that and just like give more reference materials in regards to speedrunning. I don't know. Especially as it pertains to flame chargeability. Like give a little example flame charge of every enemy under the gallery. Oop. I can see both chats pay Toia. And in fact, you'll see both chats represented down underneath my splits here, so you don't have to be in the dark. You can see the Twitch chat down there if you're on YouTube, or vice versa. I got eyes everywhere, yeah. What makes the gem home in when you flame charge? It's basically that you it's basically that you're grabbing the gem from its spawn point. Like, you know how when you You know how like when you stand over like a key chest, the enemies like the gems go like bloop 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 bloop, and if you stand directly above that, they'll all home into you. It's basically like that same concept, except you get right inside of the enemy, like right as its gem spawns, causing it to instantly home in. Now, interestingly, for every enemy has like a different spawn point and and hitbox. You know, some enemies have gems that spawn higher in the air or lower, so some enemies are just easier than others to flame charge, require different spacing. But you can just think of it like you're grabbing a gem from its spawn point instead of waiting for it to pop in the air. Yeah, the HTML chat is coming. Wiz, has HP reached out to you about that? He has not. Yeah. He's had stuff going on lately, so. He says he knows like how to fix it himself, just that he might reach out to you if he's ever confused. I gave him your Discord. I'm glad for that, Tom. Yeah, there's something special about like not just a speedrunning stream, but a speedrunning stream where any given run could be world record. Like there's just like a little extra layer of intrigue there for a viewer, I think. Pace pals. Thank you, Luna. Goat chat. Instead of PayPal, there's PacePal. You want to see some competition? Yeah, I don't think it's happening, Graham. I'm going to be honest with you. I know Laura kind of wanted to get a stronger time in this game, but I think Ash is like taking... I think they're both kind of taking like a little bit of a break right now. They might come back and improve their PB. I wouldn't be surprised if they did that, but I think they're both kind of like on a different wavelength right now, understandably so. They're just going to let me do my thing until I'm done, and then maybe they'll come out of the word work type of vibe. I mean, it has nothing to do with me, I'm sure. Yeah, I'm in full support of speedrunners taking breaks and stuff, you know. Like, there's no rush here. If there's one thing I know about this hobby is that there's no rush to like get world record or anything. I know it's a cool happenstance for you guys as viewers when two players are really close to record, like or someone's really close to my record, for example. Or I'm approaching someone else's record. But you know, that's really just a happenstance of two people that happen to be converging with their grinds. You know, it's not really anything that we try to actively do, like, okay, someone's got to give me some competition, you know. It's not like that. It's like, if people get good enough to compete with me, then cool, there happens to be a competition in that case, you know. But if not, then that's okay too. Yeah, how it usually goes down with stuff like that is like, you know, someone will get like a record. Let's not make it about me, but like say someone gets like a really strong record or something. Then eventually, you know, like months down the line, someone else like starts to, you know, creep up and catch up towards it. And then they start to like really chomp at their heels, so to speak. And then maybe or maybe not, they actually fully break through and get a new record. That was definitely the case with 117%. Nitrovsky held a really strong record in that for a long time, and then eventually Vonnie, like, you know, gradually just fucking smashed it over the course of, you know. But I mean, it's not like they were both playing at the same time or anything, but there was still a sense of competition, you know. So my point is that there's no rush with any of this stuff. And there's definitely something to be said for, like, you know, not making it a competitive. I think for most speedrunners, it isn't really a competition, you know. It's just like I said, it's just happenstance that your grind is catching up to a record, you know. Doesn't mean you're trying to like fucking like pwn somebody else or something like that. It's just you in the game, you know. It's not anybody else's but yours. I feel like it gets away from the point of what we're doing here to make it all about like beating another person. It's about beating yourself, you know. Nomadic, thank you for the 500 bits. He says, here's some bits for the Deo new controller fun and no more sticky sticks. Thank you, Nomad. Appreciate that. Appreciate the new controller funding. Yeah, I'm good with this controller right now, this semi-new controller. This is my backup controller, I guess, but I am definitely going to go controller shopping once I get back to Virginia. In fact, I actually did get a $10 PlayStation 1 DualShock 1 controller at the consignment store the other day. It might be good for Spyro 2 and 3 runs. We'll see. Yeah, I know I'm using a lot of words just to say that, like, you know, it is or isn't as much of a competition as, you know, you make it in your head. That's all I'm trying to say. So it's no big deal if people are catching up to me or not. Someone will eventually, you know. Maybe. I suck. That might have killed record. This is a pretty bad level so far. Had to have been like 3 or 4 seconds lost for that. That was a very sloppy ice cavern. You were so mad at what? The flight levels are your favorite? Does it make a difference if you skip the first dragon in Artisans and grab the one in Jock? You can't. Okay, hold on. Let me explain this. The dragon check happens at the end of Beastmakers. So no matter how many dragons you get, you have to have 50 dragons by the end of Beastmakers. That means that in Dreamweavers, for any percent, it doesn't matter how many. You should not collect any dragons in Dreamweavers, no matter how you route everything, because the game will no longer check for dragons from Dreamweavers to the end. Does that make sense? All right, well, I'm pretty far behind now, but I'm going to keep going. Give it to me. movement in that cave there. Yeah, I agree, Peyoda. Or Paytoya. You love this game so much? Yeah, me too. Oh, guys, we're at 599 subscribers. We just need one more Twitch sub to hit 600. Anyone with a Prime to spare, now's your chance. Oh, fuck. Dude, I fucking suck at this game. Holy shit. Let's just take damage twice. Whoop-de-doo. That was tight. I'm gonna try to keep going for now because I mean, like this run is almost certainly not gonna get world record at this point. But it's not like the worst run ever, so I do want to continue for now. I want to try to make the best of it. Yeah, sorry, Pace Palace. What's up, Bon John D with the gift? Thank you for getting me up to 600 subscribers, base subscribers. Thank you so much for that. That was legendary. That's a dopamine hit for me. That's like a nice round number. What's up, BKY? I'm doing great. Doing awesome now thanks to my man Bon Jondi. Let me open up Twitch in another tab. You say that because you're going to subscribe is what you're saying. Thanks in advance. What's up, is that true? You'll start with a new game on a bad day so you can freshly hit the Stone Hill room. Hell yeah. I know what you mean, the big circular room. Try to grab all the gems in one circle. I gotta start jump charging those. That was bad. Wow, that was really bad. They just fucking ganged up in the corner there. Like, okay. I'm using a left analog stick, Zach. What's up, Butterball? Thank you for the Prime. Appreciate that. Cute name. The other blue there. Just another blue there as well. It's kind of hard to tell. Really sketchy blue collection here. Oh, that was you, Megan. Thank you, Megan. Legend. YouTube's too laggy for streams? Hey, alright. I know some people have better luck with it than others. Hopefully I'm not losing too much time here. Probably gonna be like 10, 11 seconds. That was 367. I missed quite a few gems there. That's not good. Supposed to be closer to like 380. I missed gem. Come on. I'm not even sure if that hit. Really annoying. This level in a 100% TAS is fun. Yeah. TASes are cool in this game. Any level with supercharge is a cool TAS to watch. Like you said, because of the sharp turns. Someone asking why I don't supercharge the spring chest. Yeah, as that one guy in the chat said, it's to collect the blue gems behind the wall where the thief is. You can't do that if you supercharge the spring chest. How do I know if I hit the dragon? Well, in this particular case, I couldn't make a visual confirmation, so I had to just kind of pray that I got it. But usually if you do that trick well enough, you'll see a little flash like of touching the dragon before the level loads. See what the gem count looks like. What's my best run after doing the world record? I got one run that literally tied world record within a second. So yeah. It was like 0.3 seconds behind record, which happened to cross the second barrier there. So it was like it would be counted as a full second behind, but in reality it was like 0.3 seconds behind. So essentially tied. I've had also another run that was like 3 or 4 seconds ahead going, exiting out of Dreamweavers. I've had a couple runs like that. Just didn't get a first try rat. So, you know, I'm definitely on track to get a 36 eventually. Just a matter of time, really. What's up, Jason? Jason, yeah, I'm doing good, man. Doing good. Just banging out the runs. I had one pretty good run today. I got a 37:20 something. That was nice. As long as I get one good run on a given day, or even just a good pace going in a rat proxy, I'm usually happy. Even if I don't get any good runs the rest of the day. Like, this run is obviously not going to world record, but I just feel inclined to continue. Just having fun, you know? It's not always about world recording every run, though. About playing the game, having a good time, you know? Barely got him. Gotta make edible gems. I mean, yeah, gushers are basically edible gems, right? 784. I'm a little low on my gems here. Speaking of which. But yeah, if I guess Pay Toya is thinking about making edible gems, that'd be really cool. Take my time. It's a nice hobby project. Thank you. If you're referring to my runs, then thank you. Let's press that on. I need that. gotta grab all the gems down here, I think. I'm definitely gonna lose time here. Please, if I could stop bonking so much, that would be helpful. What did that guy have? I missed that guy? Wow. Really weird flubs. Meth is bad. I mean, if you say so. Jump. Oh my god, this is... Dog, how many times have I bonked in this level? Please. To fucking rip my eyeballs out. Dude, really? Ow. I guess I was too far left on him. Let's triple at least. Didn't exactly save me time to hit all those enemies early, but it was kind of satisfying. What's up, Krusty Turnips? I'm doing alright. This run ain't world recording or anything. I'm just trying my best to keep it decent paced here. Try to keep it around plus 20 these next couple splits would be nice. No, the left analog stick hasn't been... I've been on a different controller today. I'm using my backup controller. So I'm justified in complaining about it, I suppose. It is a different feel. Especially with the buttons. But the stick is way nicer, and my thumb doesn't slip off of it either, so very nice. No, that's bad. I never missed that. I miss a lot of weird stuff now. I'm gonna wait for this guy here. To wake this guy's up. Just for safety. Dude! Oh my fucking god! The bonks! Oh! Come on! Please just get up there. These bonks are getting to me. Dude, what? Can I have that gem? What the fuck? This is gonna be a fucked up metalhead now. Fucking nightmare run. Ugh. Have I seen metastasis? I don't know what that is. Man, if I'd have gotten that blue gem, I would have been fine too. That's so annoying. Now I gotta waste time grabbing extras here. But at least I finally got the out of bounds after 3 failed attempts today, or 2 failed attempts at it today. At least I did that. I'm still losing 10 seconds because of the gem routing, but whatever. Maybe I don't have to do the weird gem route. Maybe I could do this. Hold on. Maybe I could just be extra thorough here and it'll be fine. I do have to grab these though. Dude, oh my god. Can I like not miss everything? That would be excellent. Holy fuck. Frustrating. This has been a very frustrating Beastmaker so far. Like, just let me do the things I'm trying to do, fucking game. Like, Have I ever done a 1v1 race with another Spyro speedrunner on stream? Yeah, I used to do races against the previous world record holder, Saboom, a lot. You can see VODs of that on my YouTube channel. I'd have them here in the room with me. I would. We'd do like in-person races and stream it. But I've also done races like, you know, with other players like over the internet. There's like little cool tools you can use that allow you to organize races online with people. I think the biggest Spyro 1 race I've ever been a part of was like 70 or 80 people. It was one of like Ricky. It was the Ricky Weekly one, I think. Why do I flame charge enemies that are directly in front of me when I'm running straight? Is charging better? It just depends. It depends because with some enemies they'll put, this is the detail that you're missing. With some enemies they'll push you back when you just empty charge into them. Fuck, I need that. Some enemies will have like a push, like I'll show you this enemy. See how it kind of, it's hard to tell with that one because that guy's really lightweight, but some enemies push you back when you charge into them. And if there's like a ledge, for example, right after an enemy, then just think about it. Like, if you charge into an enemy and you want to jump right after, it makes more sense to, like in treetops, for example, it makes more sense to flame charge an enemy right before a ledge so that way you can jump earlier. So there's like little contextual details that make flame charging an enemy directly in front of you a better idea than charging it. But at the end of the day, it's not a huge difference whether you do or don't. It's not like life changing. Surprised that didn't work. Man, this run sucks. I'm really throwing it. Honestly, I'm gonna be like 40 seconds behind here probably. Kind of embarrassing. I was really hoping for better here.
Hey, nice cut!
Thank you for the $20, Trey Styles. That's very sweet of you. You didn't leave a message, but you're saying you have said enough with that generous donation, man. You really make this grind worth it for me. I love you. Love you, Trey. Yeah, spinning Spyros for Trey. I'm gonna get better at Trey flipping just for you. Yeah, Luna's gonna eat a tray of chicken nuggets. There you go. Tray in our minds and our hearts. 620, okay, we're good. We could technically skip a green if I wanted, but I'll just skip the one red on the stairs. I think that guy had a green. I actually don't know. He has a green, right? Yeah, I could have skipped him. That would have made more sense. I just wasn't 100% if he had a green or a blue, but now I know. Should have just kept going. What the fuck? There's no way I'm making this. Yeah. The fuck? Like, what am I gonna do? What I should have done was fall back. I should have fell back and then jump charged to get my speed up there. Because just an empty charge was not enough speed for me to conserve into the shit up ahead here. Like that. See how much more speed I conserved that way? I should have done something like that to recover. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. Dude, what the fuck was that turnaround? Really horrible jock. I mean, it's just an embarrassing run. I'm just gonna keep it real with you guys. I don't like this run at all. I was really trying to like keep it together, but in Beastmakers, it was just like Bonk City, and I'm just choking, and it's just whack. I'm better than this, you know. Whatever, blame the controller. I may hate myself, but I love you guys. I skipped the first flight level because we just don't need the gems from it. We do need the gems from all the other flight levels. So we cut out, you know, we have to cut out one flight level, so we cut out Sunny, which is the slowest of them all. Raka Rutinas, thank you for the tier 1, and thanks for the chugger. I appreciate that. Overset it up. There's no way this works, right? England beat NL. Congrats, England. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, but I'm assuming it's football. Ooh, that was a close one. That was actually a good attempt. Come on, just give it to me, man. Fucking game. Yo, Billy Bob with the tier 1. He says Chad Warden. Iconic. Oh my god, can I have it? Just give it to me. Fuck. Thank you, Billy Bob and Rockarua. Love you both. That's a weird one. Dude, why are these rats in like such horrible positions? Can you guys please just like please, like, fucking game, man. This run is so cursed. It's like this run is doing everything it can to frustrate me right now. Guaranteed this is going to be another like fucking 20 rat attempts here, with several of them being like a frame away from working. Do I miss Sunny Flight? Not really. I mean, I'll be honest, I do miss the levels that, you know, get skipped in this category, because I'm so used to playing 120%, you know. Especially levels like Haunted Towers or Lofty Castle. Maybe Terrace a little bit. See, what am I telling you guys? It's just all going downhill. Can I please get close again, at least? Give it to me. Holy moly. Just give it to me. You're amazed that Balloon Escape hasn't been discovered? I'm not amazed by that. It doesn't amaze me that, you know, that Balloon Escape is really hard to find, because there isn't really any memory corruption-esque glitches in this game. And you need something like that in order to do Balloon Escape. You can't just fucking hop into a loading zone out of bounds and ride the balloon, you know? It doesn't work that way. Dude, yeah, this rat is so fucking cursed. It's crazy. Like, I've put down some pretty solid attempts here, but the rat is just not having any of it. Wow. You know, Sakura, you're not the only person that thought that. There used to be like a little cheat code on the IGN website that says if you jump on the balloonist's head that he'll let you ride the balloon for free. So I think that's like definitely like a mass hysteria, like what's the word? Berenstein Bears. What's the word for that? Mandela effect type of thing where people thought they could skip the balloonist without cheats, but they can't. You're not the first person to recall such a thing. Too far right. Please? Oh my god, please! Just get up there, man! Hi. I scared my girlfriend. Get up there. Ugh. This is like the hardest fought rat I've had in a while. This is the karma I get for getting a first try rat earlier today though, so it makes sense. Oops, God is punishing me. At this point it would have been faster to just do Nork Cove and Twilight Harbor. Please. Oh, dude. Ridiculous. It's crazy. I've had like 5 different attempts get that close. It's like, can you just give me one of them? Like, yeah, right, Wiz? Fucking SMH. Sarah's just sitting on the bed over there, waiting for me to be done. I'm sorry. I'm pressing start, what the hell? It's one of those controllers where you have to press start extra hard. Thank you. Oh my god. How long did that take? That was like like 6-7 minutes? That's the longest it's taken me to get Rat Proxy in like a while. That was like impressively bad rat luck there. I must have had maybe like 5 to 10 different attempts that really should have worked but didn't. That was ridiculous. What's up, Craig? Thanks for the big emotes, dude. So yeah, you know, I would love to redeem myself and do another run right now, but we're going to be going out on the boat after this run, so I'll give a little early sign off here. Thanks everyone for watching the run today. I know this last one was probably not the most entertaining watch ever. It was actually more frustrating than anything. If you were watching this run, you were probably getting secondhand frustration from how badly things were going. But my first run today was pretty good, so at least we did that. It wasn't like all for nothing today or anything. So. GG's.
You're toast, Nork.
And thanks to everyone who subbed today. Big shouts to Trey with the $20.
Sorry I took so long.
Thanks Nomad for the 500 bits, and of course
What
everyone
about
else for subbing and
Ganassi
gifting.
Ganor?
All the cute primers coming from YouTube. Big shout outs to you guys with your Amazon Primes.
So now there's order
Free
again
money.
in the Dragon Kingdom?
Well, most.
And yeah, I'm gonna find someone to raid. So thanks again for watching, everybody. I love
What
you all very
will you
much.
do
See you
next?
online.
I'd say the sky's the limit.
Potty. I'll raid Potty. Alright guys, See you later. Have a good day, and I'll see you tomorrow. You're very cute, chat. And yeah, mwah. Peace.